Yesterday, we talked a little about the witches of Escazú. We highlighted the early days and promised you some stories pertaining to this area of the country. God, there's so many stories, so much folklore here in Costa Rica. One of the most told stories is that of Maria La Negra. The witches of Escazú gave birth to a terrifying legend known as Maria La Negra. Maria was a black woman who lived in Escazú and was known as one of the last renowned witches in the area. Locals feared Maria because they suspected she possessed the power to transform herself into a giant black pig. When her grandfather discovered her in a deep trance performing rituals behind her house, she warned him not to tell anybody about what he had seen. After learning that her grandfather had shared her secret with the neighbors, Maria felt very vindictive. She cast a spell that caused the death of one of his favorite grandchildren and continuously harassed him in the form of the ghostly and monstrous black pig. The legend of Maria La Negra is one of the many tales that credit women with transformative powers, usually choosing to do so after being disappointed in life. La Segua. One such morality tale tells a story of the Segua, a cursed woman from Cartago, just east of Costa Rica, who seeks to entrap wandering men. Once a beautiful girl, she fell in love with a Spanish officer who would trick her into sexual misconduct, to then leave the city to never be heard from again. Driven insane by his disappearance and his own disgrace, she turned into a hideous monster locals refer to as La Segua. She is said to return to her beautiful self and wait by desolate roads for unsuspecting men. After they are lured in by her beauty and often offer her a lift, they come face to face with a monster with the skull of a horse and burning red eyes. The morality speaks to men and women both. It warns men about the dangers of beautiful and lonely women who can tempt them away from their families. For the women, it teaches that falling into the tricks of men can have terrible consequences. By the way, Segua is derived from the word Sihua, which means woman in Nahuatl. That's Nahuatl. This is a group of languages stemming from Aztec or Nahuatl origin, meaning that the story could have stemmed from there as well. Anyway, there's so much synergy in Mother Nature, and it's been going on for hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of years. And a lot of this pertains to the fables and to the stories and to all of the folklore in Costa Rica. Ever since man was put on Earth over 200,000 years ago, stories about the resplendent quetzal, the toucan, the tapir, so many stories coming out of Costa Rica, so many stories about witches and ghosts and good people and bad people, and we bring them all to you. Just give us time. We'll be here for a long while sharing stories. We hope you'll be here with us as well to listen. There's so many stories coming out of Costa Rica. Stick around, we're just getting started.